If only I could undo what I have done.
No one will ever know about you or about the events that took place in this house after that cursed Angelique came here. As far as I'm concerned, you and Angelique were never married.
But everyone in Collinsport knows that we were married.
History won't. I'll have every mention of her name struck from the family record. Naomi will have had a natural death, as will have Jeremiah. There will have been no duel.
How I wish everything you're saying could have been true.
It will be true in terms of history. All the world will ever know about you is that you are my son and you went to England. That is all.
It will be daylight soon.
I know.
I must go in a moment, but before I do, I must ask you to do two things for me.
What are they?
First of all, free Ben.
Free Ben?
He deserves his freedom. He's a good man. He has been loyal to me ever since all of this started.
And your second request?
Miss Winters is to be hanged at dusk. You must do something for her. You're the only one who can. Please try to save her.
I've already tried and failed. I couldn't get Judge Hanley to listen to me.
Then send a note to the governor. Use your prestige. You might be able to get a stay in the execution and a new trial.
All right. Everything you ask will be done.
Thank you. We must go.
Barnabas.
Yes.
I was never known to be able to show much affection.
Oh, don't show it now. Forget that I am your son. After today, forget that I ever existed.
I can't do that.
You must. Goodbye, Father.
Goodbye.
Collins.
Stokes.
Did you do it?
I couldn't.
I knew you didn't. I didn't hear a shot.
He was my son. He was my heir. The heir to everything I've tried to accomplish all my life. Whatever has happened to him, I couldn't forget that.
I understand. But what are you going to do now?
There is only one thing I can do now, since I can't destroy him.
What?
Confine him to his coffin. Keep him there forever.
You mean there's a way of doing that?
Yes, I found out when I was in Boston. If a silver cross is affixed to the inside lid of his coffin facing him, Barnabas cannot move.
But if you knew that...
Why did I even consider shooting him with silver bullets?
Aye.
Because it would have meant his final destruction. The alternative is dangerous.
Dangerous?
If anyone should get in this place and open the lid of this coffin, Barnabas would be able to roam the world again.
But that'll never happen, sir.
It might. It's a possibility. I need your help, Stokes.
What do you want me to do?
I have a silver cross. I want you to affix it to the inside of the lid of his coffin, facing Barnabas.
All right.
Find chains. Bind the coffin. Bind it securely.
I will.
Now do what must be done and try to forget.
I will, sir. I'll try. I want to forget.
So do I. Let us go to the house. I will get you the cross.
All right.
Stokes must be finished by now. Goodbye, Barnabas. I hope you find peace. Some kind of peace.
Vicky. It's all right. I just can't think about what's going to happen.
It can't happen. Vicky, it can't.
But nothing must happen to you. Oh, Peter, you've got to convince them that I was the one that killed Noah Gifford. You've got to.
Don't worry about me. I'll be all right.
I tried to make them believe me. I tried to tell them, but they wouldn't listen. Peter, you can't die for something that I did. You can't.
Stop talking about dying and stop thinking about it.
Peter.
Vicky, we have so little time. There's so many things I want to say to you. So many things I want to know.
What things?
Oh, I want to know everything about you. I want to know what you were like when you were a little girl.
I don't know where to begin.
You can begin anywhere. What's your favorite flower? What kind of music do you like? Your favorite color? What's the best book you ever read? And what's the happiest time you ever had in your life? Come on, tell me.
I don't know which question to answer first.
You don't have to answer. So good to see you smile.
Peter, I want to know all those things about you, too. We've had so little time together, so little time to get to know each other.
I know I love you.
And I love you.
That's the first time you've ever said that.
I was afraid.
You're not afraid now.
Not now. They're coming for me.
Vicky, listen to me. And somehow you managed to travel through time and find me. And somehow, no matter what happens, I'll find you.
Peter.
Listen. I'll find you. Just remember that.
I'll remember.
You'll have to come with me now.
Bye, Peter.
Hold him.
Remember what I said. I'll find you. Remember that.
want a mask?
Remember, Vicky. Remember, somehow I'll find you again. No matter what happens now, I'll find you. Remember what I'm saying. Remember. Remember.
May God have mercy on your unrepentant soul.
One woman still stands at the gallows, her death nearer and nearer, and 2 moments in time are parallel, and the great clock suddenly starts again. The members of the seance stare in horror and disbelief, for where Victoria Winters sat, there is a stranger who was on her way to this estate 170 years ago. A stranger to all except one man who lived then as well as now.
I don't understand.
Vicky!
I don't know.
Vicky!
I don't understand. I think
She's not here.
She's not there.
She's not outside.
How could
I wish she was here.
She has to be here.
What are you doing here?
May God have mercy on your unrepentant soul. It's not her. That's not the prisoner. She's not the one we hanged.
It's Vicky.
What happened? It's not possible. Is she all right? What happened to Miss Wick?